So this is what the car looks like with 3 coats of primer on it. For some reason I decided to do a burnout on a 2x4. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Got half the interior all ripped out here too. I have to do a little bit of sheet metal work to the floor pans. Nothing major, just a few pinholes here and there. Might as well do it now while I'm working on the car. Everything's taped off. I'm not too concerned about it along here, even though I did get a little bit of primer overspray on it. I'm still not concerned about it. Trunk lids don't usually go, not on these anyway. A lot of the Caprices had issues with right along the bottom of the trunk here. It would rust out and there'd be holes here, or I've even seen some of them just a big rust spot. Just a big hole right along here to the very end, just gone. And usually when I seen that, there's usually no doors on it, no quarter panels left on it. But my vehicles, I don't let them get to that point. I take care of them, so they never go rusting away like that. A little bit of surface rust here, I'm not too worried about. I'm not fussy about it. I'll touch it up with, I'll give it a rough sanding and I'll touch it up. But other than that, I'm not painting the whole inside of the deck trunk lid. Did get in along the back here. It's a big job. Big job doing this. It's not necessarily a walk in the park by any means, but at least I got a good start on it. Door here was really starting to go. It was getting pretty rusty and it isn't all that great to look at, so I just body filled it. Good enough. Once you paint it, once I paint that, you'll never even know that hole was there, really. Still got some more work to do there yet, but nothing too major. All the mirrors are out. Sandblasting sand. So this is what it looks like with 3 coats of primer on it. Now I did this. Let me see how I remember I did that. I was sober when I put that dent there. I'm just trying to remember. I think I was at work when I did that. No, actually I was in the bush with this, and that's how I did that. It was a fair-sized, well, I wouldn't call it a twig. It was a tree limb, and it got caught in the tire, came up, and put a nice gouge in there. I don't know why I was driving in the bush trails, but I was. That's how I got that dent there. I'm not fussy about that dent. Like, I'm not going to worry about it. You'll never see it at 70 miles an hour, so what's the point in worrying about it? once I get a fresh coat of paint on it. You'll see a dent there, but it's not one hideous scratch. It's just a little indentation. It adds history to the car. I'll look at that dent and I'll say to myself, yeah, I remember how I got that there. I was an idiot. But yeah, it's coming along slowly but surely. I had my neighbor tell me that I should gut the interior and paint in there too. Well, I really don't see the point in painting the floor pans the same color as the car, like what GM did from factory. I just don't see it because there's going to be a carpet covering it anyway. So, to be honest with you, when I do, I can't lift this up with one hand. There's just a tiny little pin. Well, I could stick my 2 fingers through the hole. It's nothing major. I'll get it patched up and nobody will see it, but I'm just going to tack weld it in there with a MIG welder and some black trim clad rust paint. It'll never rust again. And you know, I don't know why even bother painting it the original color of the car, because it's just going to be covered by the carpet anyway. So that's the way I look at it. So anyway, the old girl is coming along. Lots of primer on it. Both mirrors are shot. The cable for the driver's side one was, I don't even want to get into that. So I scrapped them both. There's new ones on the way. I ordered them from, I can't remember the website, but it's somewhere down south, so it'll take a couple weeks for it to get here, and when they get here, and I get the car painted, probably by the time the mirrors come here, I'll probably have the car painted by then, which will be nice. And I have gravel guard, which I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to give that a rough sanding and gravel guard that. So all in all, it's coming along. Maybe next week there'll be a fresh coat of paint on it. Trying to look for new chrome bezels too. I found a website that has them, but that's a different story for now. Worry about that later. Chrome bezels that I have now are fine, but it'd be nice to get brand new chrome ones. They're not cheap either, those chrome bezels either. Another thing too is here I found a website that sells these too, where it says Body by Fisher. Just these chrome pieces alone are $32 just for one. That's not the whole set, that's just for one. It'd be nice to get new ones of these too, because they're all wrecked. $30 for those though. It's not cheap restoring a car back to its original condition. It really isn't. That one's next. Whenever I get around to it. Tires are done. The belts are showing on the passenger side tire there on the back. The right rear tire, she's going to blow very soon. So I figure once the tires are done on that car, I'm going to quit driving it, and maybe I'll start driving this one again. And start stripping that one down for paint as well.